Hey, it says that I'm live again. All right. Welcome to Friday. I'm going to do these every Friday now. We're going to give people a few minutes to wander on in. Hopefully, people who follow my channel actually remember that this is a thing that's happening all the time now. But until they do, I will talk to future people because this does live permanently up on YouTube. Welcome to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff and my live Friday show. I am just starting a new weekly show. I used to do these on the first Friday of each month, but then I got recalled to work after my layoff, and so I need to continue to get things up on the internet and engage with my people and have some fun. And the only way that I can realistically do that is by doing these live shows now. I mean, I'm still going to do the recorded shows and the project videos and stuff, but every Friday now I'm going live and I'm going to do something. There's somebody here. I see that there's a somebody. You could talk, somebody. I do like engaging with the audience and having people talk to each other and stuff in the chat room. But if you don't, that's cool too, because tonight I'm going to do some turning. It's a little hot still. It's not as hot as it is down in the States, though, man. I'm wearing my Oregon shirt, representing. I'm not from Oregon, but those guys are on fire. California, Oregon, Washington, they're on fire again. So good luck to all of you that are engaged in fire show down there. Oh, man, it's bad. Neil Phillips, how you doing, Neil? Yeah, the tool wall came out okay, right? I'm pretty happy with it. Beckham's here, right on. Okay, we got people showing up. That's good stuff. So, a couple of you know, Beckham knows for sure what's up tonight, because he voted on the bowl. For future people, I'm going to keep talking to future people until some more people show up. I'll talk to the YouTube guys too, though. Welcome to the channel. And so tonight we're going to turn a bowl. We're going to try to turn a bowl. Oh, I have a story. Okay, so I am not by any means proficient at turning. I'm getting better every time. But sometimes things go south. And I'm going to show you one of those. Oh, it's way up there. Can I get it? My chair's broken too, so come on. All right, so I had a wildly successful bowl the other day. I finished turning the Granadillo bowl that was on my chuck, and it turned out really nice. You check my Instagram for that. It just glows. It's fantastic. And it went really well. So I chucked up a chunk of walnut because I was having a good time, and that one worked really well. And this chunk of walnut, I got the outside done, and it was looking real good. And then I turned it around and did the inside, and I blew through the bottom of it. So that is going to live up on top of my tool cabinet as a reminder. This is my third blow through the bottom of the bowl that's up there. So, like I said, I'm by no means really good at this. I've got at least 3 pieces and one I burnt because I didn't want to look at it. But tonight we'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. So the options that I gave people last week in the show when I announced that this was a thing that was going to happen was chestnut that I've never turned before, acacia that I have turned before, myrtle that I've never turned before that has some cool colors and stuff going on in it, flamed maple, this beautiful piece of flamed maple, and a block of cherry that I for some reason didn't bring with me. And I let people vote last week. Beckham was here. He voted for chestnut, I believe. And it was super close. I put a post up on Facebook as well, and those people got 1 vote each. Patrons over on Patreon got 5 votes each. That's where acacia came on strong, because Amy Gersh always votes for acacia. And chestnut and Maple got 5 votes each last week during the live show. And then Facebook overwhelmingly voted for Myrtle. So which one won, you ask? I saw somebody ask. I think it was Beckham. Myrtle was by far the popular choice over on Facebook, but Chestnut and Figured Maple each got 5 to start because of last week's live voting. And so the winner is the Figured Maple. So we're gonna chuck this up. I got my faceplate already mounted on the back of it to get a little bit of a head start. We're gonna chuck that guy up on the lathe and see if I can't turn it into something. It's not super deep. I want to say 2 and a bit inches. Yeah, almost 2.5 inches. And so 2.5 by 9. So it'll make a nice little dish of some kind for somebody. And it's not going to be a super deep bowl, but I don't make real good tight corners on the inside of bowls anyway. So a nice shallow dish, almost 9 inches across, hopefully. And we'll see what happens. You guys can tag along. If more people show up, I'm going to leave Beckham in charge of the chat room and telling people what's going on, because I'm not going to be able to talk too much while I'm spinning. But I will take breaks periodically and answer questions that people have and all that kind of stuff. So let's let's see what happens. Hopefully this isn't what happens. Come with me. Oh, stupid chair. Hey, Chris Pinnell's here. What up, Chris? Chris voted for Myrtle over on Facebook. You lost, Chris. It was close, though. Myrtle was the popular choice over on Facebook. Oh, come with me. I'll put you guys over here for now. That's a decent view. This nice and tight. Oh, that's the wrong way. Starting out good. Starting out strong, Mike. All right. Let's turn the fans on. Let's grab a paper towel from a forehead. Safety first. Let's spin up this chunk of maple and see if I can avoid wrecking it. All right, here we go. I think this is going to be pretty. So, it might be pretty if I don't screw it up. That's not an awesome view for you guys for the outside of the bowl. That's a good inside the bowl view. Let's I'm gonna set up an overhead situation at some point, but right now I don't have one. So that'll be a little bit better, I think, for you for the outside of the bowl. I haven't really thought out what kind of bowl I want here. Should maybe do that. I usually just start cutting and see what ends up looking nice, and then I refine it. But I'm not thrilled with this. I think I might just might take this all the way down, just do sort of a regular standard-ish bowl instead of with fancy profiles and stuff. We'll see. I don't mind that. I don't mind that for a shape. See if I can't get a couple of nice sweeping cuts. I feel like I'm not really that sharp. Hold on. That might be better. It might be worse. All right. debating whether I should put a little foot on it. I don't know. Anybody got an opinion? Does it need a little foot? Anybody saying anything? You guys still here? What's the over-under on an exciting event? How do you do over-under on a yes-no? It's like a coin flip. I'm gonna start a little foot and see how I like it. I already don't like it. Nope. No foot. Okay. I don't hate that. I'm not getting super clean cuts though. It's gonna need some sanding. Let's see if I can do a straight cut here. Actually, that worked out really nicely. Okay, I'm going to put a recess in the bottom here. Maybe move you guys back over here. Oop. I need about a 2 1/4 inch recess for my chuck, which is actually just about where I left there. That's pretty close. I don't know why I left the tailstock up here if I wasn't going to use it. Oh, making a mess. Turning is messy. hard. Maple is not a soft wood. It's not awesome, but with some sanding should come out okay. Then I flip it around. It is going to be pretty once it's all shiny. Is that a big enough recess? Probably not. I don't trust myself with that. There we go. That's a little deeper. Now when I sand, I don't have to worry about taking off too much of that. All right, this might get a little bit loud. Hopefully YouTube adjusts the volume for me. What I got on here? 150 to start? Yeah, all right. Let's go backwards. That's going to be a pretty nice bowl. I think it's gonna be resting on that much though. Might be a little wobbly. Yeah. Well, okay. Let's go. Where did we go? 180, 240, 320. Let's turn that on. So it feels like my vacuum bag is almost full because it's not getting great suction. And it feels like my drill battery's getting close to dead. That's good combination. But that's pretty nice. I'm gonna slap some Howards on there after I do a tack block, if I have one. And we'll flip it around and have a go at the inside. Are you guys seeing how nice this is? This wood is fantastic. Oh, let's put some oil on it. Then maybe we'll take a little break and have a drink of some kind. I'm pretty hot. Oh, what? I love watching what wood does. Man. Look at that. Woo! That's kind of pretty. Yeah, that's kind of okay. Oh, let's take a little sit. Grab something out of the fridge. I don't know what I have in there. It's not beer time yet, because that'll make me go through the bottom for sure. How about a Gatorade bottle with water in it? That's what we'll do. Oh, yeah, that's coming together. But the outside, the outside always goes okay. Stupid chair. I'm going to turn the fan off. Off, I said. Oh, all right. Cool. Hey, Tony Lopez in the house. What up, Tony Lopez? He made it to one. Oh, Tony. Yeah, I got a funny story. Tony missed my funny story earlier, so apologies to people who heard it. So, Tony, we've been talking on Facebook about how much better I'm getting at turning. And he's always like, see, every time I post a bull, he's like, see, I told you you're good at this. And then, guess what, Tony? Guess what? That was my chunk of walnut the other day that I blew through the bottom of after it was going to look pretty sweet. So there. Oh, but I still have more successes than failures, I think, at this point, which is good. This one, that maple is going to be something special if I don't wreck it. Oh, anybody else saying anything? Chris Pinnell still around? Beckham thinks it's beer time. Yeah, maybe. I could have one while I'm sitting here before I flip that around. Good call, Beckham. I mean, it's not like turning is dangerous, right? With a spinning chunk of wood. Oh. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge that today is the 19th anniversary of a whole lot of people dying needlessly. So thoughts go out to everybody affected by that. Oh, Chris is still here. Yeah, I'm wearing my ducks because they're on fire, Chris. You know that? Scary stuff happening down there in lots of ways, but scary stuff happening on the west coast of the U.S. right now, and thoughts and good luck to going out to all of you guys. I know I have a fair number of fans down that coast, and I'm wishing you guys all the best. Get out of the way if you got to get out of the way. Oh, Chris Pinnell, by the way, for anybody else who doesn't know, is likely a much better turner than I am. You got a YouTube channel yet, Chris? We can watch you do this. He's been turning a lot longer than I have. Are you even getting out into the shop much these days, Chris? I haven't seen you posting much. Oh, you got friends down in Eugene. Oh, you got a teacher friend at OU. UO, whatever. Go Ducks. Next year, I guess. Go Ducks next year. Oh. Okay. Let's flip this around. See if I can not screw it up. Because if I don't, I think it's going to be nice. That was a good choice, people who voted for Flame Maple. Not that Chestnut or Myrtle was a bad choice, but I'll get to them. I'll get to them all. I got about 15 blanks. Chris Pinnell, not much shop time. Outdoor projects all summer. Nice. Outdoors good. Like fixing the house and that kind of stuff. I did a few outdoor projects this summer. What did I do? Not too much. Actually, I didn't really do outdoor projects this year. I did some replacement of some appliances. I learned how to wire an outlet to install a range hood, like an over the range microwave fan vent thing. That was cool. Okay, that's enough sitting. Let's turn it around. I don't want to wreck it. I kind of just want to leave it as the outside, because that way it's not wrecked. All right, let's do swing set. Fire pit, general clearing of land. You got land? Nice. I got like a quarter acre, and most of it's house. Okay. This is how I do this. Yeah, that's nice looking. I don't know if you guys can truly appreciate how nice looking that is. A lot of early bowls are thick. Yeah, I'm getting thicker on my bowls actually, because I'm getting more and more scared of going through them the more times I go through them. But nothing says that all of your bowls gotta be super thin and delicate. I mean, if they hold stuff, it's a bowl. Right? If it holds something, it's a bowl. It doesn't have to be super thin. A thick bowl is better than not a bowl. And if you blow through the bottom of it, you've got yourself not a bowl. I need to get one of those chucks you can do with one hand. That's what I need. What kind of chuck you got, Chris? You got a one-way? I kind of want a one-way. Damn it! That's why I need a chuck I can do with one hand. Get this thing seated properly so it's not wobbling. There it is. Yeah. All right. Ah, it's fucking wrong way. See how I'm really good at this, everybody? Also, I didn't just swear. That was somebody else. Got two one-way chucks. The Talon is the one-handed version. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I want just a one-handy. That's on there pretty good. All right, let's dig at it. Nice and slow. Probably gonna take another break before I'm all the way done this. Because I get impatient. And this one I do not want to get impatient with. $232 at Lee Valley, eh? Well, that's awesome. I need some more people to sign up for Patreon. All right. I gotta get fans back on. That's backwards. There we go. All right, nice and easy. This is where things could go badly. Maple's pretty hard. Have I said that yet? Maple is pretty hard going into the face of it. So Chris, I know you're in the Wood Whisperer Guild as well. Do you have the Ashley Harwood bowl turning series in the guild? Because I do, but she's really good and really smart, and I think she talks past me. I don't really get most of what she's saying. It all sounds fantastic, but I don't really understand it. Slow it down. Slow it down. I can already feel myself getting impatient. These people will hang out. I'm sure they will. Like they're not gonna go running away if you just slow the hell down. Of course, they probably also want you to wreck this bowl. But I really don't want to because this is super pretty. I'm gonna take a couple more cuts and then we're gonna go back to the bench. Good one. That was a good one. You know, sometimes it feels right. You know, like we're not very deep yet, but I think I'm going to take a break anyway. I can go this thing minus the recess in the bottom. I'm not going any deeper than 1.5 inches into this. And I am not at 1 inch yet. I'm approaching 1 inch. So we're gonna go have a little sit again. Yay, sit! And maybe another beer because that last one went down really good. Oh. But no more than that until the bowl's done. Oh, good. Oh, everybody still here? Oh, Chris doesn't have the Ashley Harwood. Well, I gotta tell you, I've only bought 2, I think, projects, but I win projects by asking questions on their live show on Friday. So that's how I got the Ashley Harwood. $232 at Lee Valley, $215 at Busy Bee. But Lee Valley is free shipping, so that probably makes up the difference there. Is Busy Bee free shipping? Because I don't have one anywhere close to me. Oh. New Westminster, I think, is the closest Busy Bee, and that is not even on my rock. Yeah, nice and slow. I'm not going to rush this one. Because that's what happens when you get excited. Busy Bee's free shipping too. Okay, good. That's what happens when you get excited about getting close to being done something. Oh. Oh, just turn the fans back on. Gotta keep the air moving in here. Sorry if there's like a little bit of background noise, but it's too hot to have stagnant air. You need to complete a project before you buy another one? Whose rule is that? That's a terrible rule. You built a rocker. You buy as many projects as you want. You built that rocker. What am I going to do with this bowl when I'm done with it? Speckum. It's going to go into my pile of bowls. And fill the bottom of the blowout bowl with tinted epoxy. But then how do I can't finish it because then I won't have my recess. See, this is my problem. I was going to do that with one of the other ones too, but then I was like, then I can't finish the inside. I guess I could toss this back up, finish the inside, just put some tape on the bottom and fill the bottom of the bowl with epoxy, I guess. I don't know. I might just leave it as a reminder to myself to stop being so impatient. Oh. Yeah, well, that's a good question. I think Beckham's angling for another giveaway. I think that's what he's asking what I'm going to do with the bowl. You already might win a bowl, Mr. Guy. Don't get greedy. No, there will be more giveaways. I don't need all of the things that I make. Maybe this will be a giveaway. Maybe it'll go on the Etsy store. Maybe it'll go on the Etsy store, and then when nobody buys it in 4 months, then it's a giveaway. I don't know. Glue a block to the bottom. That's an idea. Yeah, maybe. I always forget that that's a thing that people can do when they're turning, is just glue like a sacrificial block to the bottom and then stick that in the chuck. Because I've not been turning long enough to remember things like that. All right. Okay, let's go back over and take a few more cuts. How much juice I got on my phone? Okay, probably enough to get through this. If you guys just suddenly, if I disappear, because my phone went dead and the stream ended. I'm at 7/8 of an inch, and I said, what, inch and a half? Inch and a half to be safe. Anybody see where I put my shield? Did you guys watch where I put my shield? Because it's not a big shop. It's got to be here someplace. All right, there it is. There we go. Another ½ inch. Maybe not quite. Maybe I'll just play it safe. We'll go down another quarter. All right, we're at an inch. Inch and a bit. This is where I start to get scared. Because even though I know I can do an inch and a half without hitting that recess, but blow through the bottom if you want, dude. It's just a piece of wood. About 1.25 inches. What's that? Yeah. I don't want to go down too much further. This is where I start to get scared. You guys getting a decent view of this? I should probably ask if you want me to change camera angles or get closer or anything. Like, I can move you around to some extent. See, this is where I get all screwed up, because I know I've got another solid 1/4 inch that I could go down there. But I'd rather have a bowl that's thick on the bottom than not have a bowl. But I might have 3/8 right there. Thick through there. And I could lose some there. And then join those two bits together. I'm gonna go carbide for a few minutes because I trust myself a little bit more with my carbide, but it doesn't cut as clean. And sometimes it grabs like that, and then I gotta fix it. That's okay. not bad. That's almost at the point where I could probably just sand and be done this thing. But no, right there. Where's my pencil? Thick right there. But I'm not going any deeper other than just evening out the bottom now. Like I said, I'd rather have a heavy bottomed bowl than not a bowl. And roll in there. And then bring it all flush. I actually kind of like that sweep. Getting close, everybody. You can almost turn off the thing. This is a cool bowl. It's like almost right down the middle, this two-tone. And the flame goes the other way. I'm not going any deeper because I really want this to be a thing that exists in the world. I just want it flat on the bottom. Is that too much to ask? Is it too much to ask for it to just be flat on the bottom after I finish one of these passes? God! Right there now? I'm gonna sand it flat in a second. You know what? I'm gonna sand it flat. Because I don't trust myself any more than that. Where'd we get to? Jeez. I got to 1 3/8 inches when I said 1.5 inches. Okay. Good enough for me. Let's get back to sanding. I got a chip on the rim. How did I do that? It'll probably sand out. No. You'll catch that in there. But let's get it started anyway. What do you figure, 150 to start? No, let's go right down to 80. We'll take off a little bit more material. It's not the cleanest cuts or sanding job, but I think the wood's pretty enough that you're not going to notice. Little scratches out through here, but I am not going to be that picky at this point in my turning career. Let's watch this thing light up. Because that's exactly what it's going to do. Oof. Oh. Oh. Hope there's still some people watching this because that was awesome. Oh. Oh. Look at that. That is some pretty wood. All right, we're gonna let that oil and wax seep in for a little bit. Oh, I didn't go through the bottom. Yay, me! Oh, let that sink in for a little bit, and then we'll do another coat, and then we'll pull it off and have a look at it. Oh, I call that a win. I call that a win. It's fat bottomed, but you know, like Queen liked it. Something. See if I can plug you guys in. Get ourselves another couple of minutes of power in case we're getting low. Oh, thank you, Beckham. It did actually. Like I said, it's thick bottomed, but it'll hold stuff. You put your keys in it at the front door or whatever. It's 1.5 inches deep. Probably by the time I got it rounded down and smooth, it's probably 8.5 all the way, or 8.5 diameter, 1.5 inches deep. How's the store going? Thinking of making one since no craft fairs this year. Got more stuff than I have room. I agree, Bull is nice. Scott Lenzen, that's a new name. Is this your first time here, Scott? Welcome. The store's going okay. The store, I assume you're talking about the Etsy store. I'm gonna turn the fans off again because I feel like I'm yelling at you guys. The Etsy store, if that's what you're talking about, is going okay. I do move some things. First time I spoke, okay, you've just been hanging out creeping. Yeah, the Etsy store is going okay. It's mainly, the sales are mainly driven by the people here that watch and they want to support me, so they buy something off there. But I don't know. It's been, how long have I had the store? 3 months, 4 months, something like, maybe. Yeah, 3 or 4 months. I've probably sent a dozen things out, so it's not enough to retire with. Like, I can't retire and do woodworking full time, but I move some things. But yeah, the lack of craft fairs. We had one We had one summer craft fair that I went in and did relatively okay. But I generally make most of my woodworking money at Christmas in November, early December for Christmas craft fairs. And if those don't happen, that's going to be a relatively decent hit to the shop budget, because that's what that's what my woodworking pays for, is shop upgrades and stuff. Oh, speaking of shop upgrades, tomorrow, depending on how many beer I have tonight and how I feel in the morning, I am going to start a sharpening station over by the lathe, where I can, it's like a cabinet with a drawer, and I can put all my bowl blanks in the cabinet part, and I can put my sharpening jigs and stones and stuff in the drawer part, and then on the top of it, I can get myself a slow speed grinder, so I don't have to use my damn oscillating belt sander to sharpen my turning chisel. I only have one that's not carbide, but I'm gonna get more. So I want to get a slow speed grinder over there, so I can sharpen more quickly and easily and better while I'm at the lathe, but also a place to store some bowl blanks and scrap wood and stuff like that. Pen blanks. Basically turning, it's going to be a turning station, but also where I keep my sharpening stones. And it'll also be like a frame and panel construction as another practice piece before I do my sideboard that I keep saying eventually I'll get to. I probably never will. I'll probably just own all of that sapele that's up there forever, because I'm never gonna get the guts to actually cut it up and try to make a sideboard out of it. Oh, that beer's delicious. Tonight's beer, by the way, is the Phillips Blue Buck out of Phillips Brewing in Victoria, BC. Sort of a medium rich malty beer. I'm not a big fan of the hoppy beers. I would much rather, if I'm going to lean hop or malt, I'll lean towards malt. And this is sort of a medium rich malty beer. Almost like an amber lager. Bowl versus funnel, Chris Pinnell says. Yeah, well, we were talking about how I'd rather have a bowl than not a bowl. I don't need any funnels. I got myself a funnel right here. Yeah, I don't care that thing's fat on the bottom. That's gorgeous. All right, see you later, Scott. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I do this every Friday now. Next week I'll chuck something else up and see if I can explode something for you guys to make fun of me. Because it will happen. If I'm doing this every Friday, some week soon, something's going to come flying off, or I'm going to get a bad grab, or I'm going to go through the bottom, and it's going to go badly. And you'll be here to see it. All right, let's smear one more coat of stuff on there, and then we'll pull it off. Oh. You want to remember how good this looks? Ooh. Oh, that's a nice looking piece of wood. I have faith that that's not going to come off anymore. So I'm just going to wear my glasses instead of my full shield. So when you're not cutting, theoretically, there is a pretty small chance that this thing's going to come flying off of here. Especially since I'm like holding it against the chuck. All right, later, Beckham. Thanks, man. I'll be here again next Friday. I also have a video coming out about cleaning my shop. Probably Sunday or Monday. Oh. Yeah. That's a good one. Let's take it out. Let's take it off. Oh. Yes. Yes. And it's actually not as fat on the bottom now that I actually have it off. It's thick compared to where it could be. But I'm happy with it. For doing it in front of people live, I'm okay with it. And the profile looks kind of nice too. And I mean, if I got anything out of this piece of wood, it was going to be pretty, because like that wood is redonk. All right, beautiful. Thank you all for coming. Oh, yeah, it's pretty stable. And I think the extra heft of the bottom helps it sit and not tip over, because it's not resting. It's only got a seat of about 2.5 inches on the bottom, and it's, what did we end up at? I want to say 8.5, probably 8. Came down a little bit, but it's an 8-inch bowl, 1.25 inches probably deep on the inside. It's a nice tray for somebody's front entrance for their keys and stuff. Yeah, that's it. That's all for this one. I'm gonna finish my beer. I'm gonna go upstairs, turn the barbecue on, and grill some chicken. I'm gonna teriyaki chicken tonight, I think. Maybe some spicy teriyaki chicken. I'll spice up the chicken breasts, and I'll wipe the teriyaki on it while it's cooking. But I appreciate everybody coming by. Remember, if you like what I do, you can head over to Patreon. Sometimes you can win things. Probably not this one. I'm probably going to keep this one for a bit. But maybe one day. There is currently a bowl draw happening over at Patreon. The one that I did on my birthday is going to be drawn on Patreon in October. So that's it. See you later. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks, Chris. You take it easy as well. Bye, everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. I'm going to go put a cold cloth on my forehead because I am sweaty. All right. Thanks, everybody.